off of last week's coffee talk. As you may remember, it was all about content marketing, which is great because content marketing is used across a span of different platforms throughout your digital media world. So, a little construction going on. Don't mind it. It's fine. So, anyway, we did get a question last week after our coffee talk about. Um, so, Charlie asked us, our organization is new to content marketing. Where do we start? Which really, really is a great question. Because if you are new to content marketing, it can definitely seem overwhelming. So you may want to figure out, what are the proper steps to take in order to effectively content market and put into use the things that I gave you last week, all the tips and tricks I gave you last week. So, first off, let's just recap from last week. Content marketing is the development of materials that you spread across all of your digital platforms, be it social media profiles, email, whatever it may be. And it's not used for direct marketing. You're not just selling, selling, selling. So what you're using content marketing for is actually to entice and incite an interest about your product, brand, services, whatever it may be. So this is not used for direct selling. So where do you start? Charlie needs to know for his new company. Congratulations on getting things rolling. So first off, you want to research your competitors. You want to see what they're doing, what works for them, what doesn't work for them, and where they lie in the digital sphere. This way, you're not just starting from square one. You've got a little bit of insider information about what actually works for your world of either your services, your brand, or your product, whatever it may be. So definitely do a little bit of research on what your competitors are doing, so this way you can kind of mimic them a bit. And yes, some people may be a little apprehensive at first and say, well, I want to stand out and I don't want to be like them, which is great and that's totally fine, but we're not reinventing the wheel here. Everybody kind of does the same thing, no matter what atmosphere you're in your company. So do a little research, find out what's working for them, and keep that in mind when you're devising your plan. Hopefully that'll stop sometime soon. So next up is draw an editorial calendar. And we brought that up a few times. But the whole point of having an editorial calendar, which may seem a little tedious at first, is you want to give yourself a game plan. You want to write up a game plan and make sure you know what you're doing. You're setting goals for yourself. You know what you're talking about ahead of time. So you're not just like, oh man, I've got a post today, and you just throw up a post. You need to be prepared and know what you're talking about. So along with your editorial calendar, you're going to look at your target market. You're going to see where your audience lays on social media, what time of day they're on, what days of the week that they're on, and you're going to devise your plan around that. So how do you find that out? Well, once again, when you're researching your competitors, you can see when they post on Tuesday at 3 o'clock, they get a lot more engagement than when they do Wednesday at 9 a.m. So you're going to keep that in mind. And then also, as you continue your own posting and your own content marketing strategy, you'll be able to see who's responding to what you're doing. Ooh, a little breezy. So, so you want to make sure that you have the dates and times that you publish, and definitely try to set up a routine for yourself. So this way everyone knows Tuesday at 10 a.m. they can come to our social media profiles and they will see our Coffee Talk Tuesday for that week. So I kind of touched on this a little bit. You want to set goals and you want to stay on track. Make sure that you are working towards your goal. So if you say, I want to put out 3 posts this week and I want it all to be about content marketing, make sure that you're not straying off to, oh, by the way, I also saw this cute puppy. If you're setting a goal, um, definitely stay on track for the goals and don't get sidetracked. But of course, it's always fun to throw a little entertainment in your social media profiles. So, um, set your goals, stick to them, give yourself a plan, but also give yourself a little bit of wiggle room. And don't give up after your first few posts. As we have talked about before, the digital marketing world is changing constantly. Facebook has thrown countless amount of curveballs our way. So don't give up when you're not getting the desired results after your first few posts. It's actually documented that it takes about 3 months to really get anything up and running on digital media. So give yourself at least 3 months once you start doing what you're doing to get the desired results that you're looking for. So now that you've got your goals set, you've got your editorial calendar and your plan good to go, you're going to start to publish some content. You're going to publish it, you want to syndicate it, you want to reach out, you want to engage with people because it's social media, it's social. So make sure that even though you're publishing content, that you're also following up with the content and the people that are engaging with it. And the more you engage with others, the more likely people are to engage with you as well. So continue looking at what you're doing and don't ever stop improving. Social media, especially, like we said, is ever changing. You want to constantly update what you're doing, how you're doing it, and you want to look back at your analytics, which I think we've said in almost every single coffee talk. Make sure you're looking at your analytics so you know what's working for you and you know what's not. And if something's not working for you, switch it up, try something new. The whole world of marketing is trying and seeing what sticks. So try to give yourself that peace of mind that if something's not working, it's not the end of the world. You just got to try something different. And finally, seek advice from marketing agencies such as Town Crier Social. But a lot of marketing agencies, yes, they want to sell you the whole package, but such as ourselves, we do consultations. So if you don't think that you have it in um, your budget to take on a full package of us managing your social media, we are more than happy to consult with you. We'll sit down with you. We'll help you write out your editorial calendar, and we will help you. If you need some more tips and tricks, take a look back on the tools that we gave you in some of our previous coffee talks about potential platforms that you can use to schedule posts, to organize your posts, things of that nature. And if anyone has any questions, such as Charlie, I hope this helped. Please feel free to email us info@towncriersocial.com. As always, or you can direct message us on any of our platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter @Town Crier Social. And don't forget to join our private Facebook group, Town Crier Social Media Marketing Group. And I'm going to sign off before these guys get going again. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week.